Man, Tony hates horses.
Well, it's not even just that I hate horses. It's that I hate the long crotch area when you wear sweatpants.
Tony, do not deflect away from your horse prejudices. Tony just went on a long rant about everything they hate about horses and how they're like worthless creatures that don't like deserve to live on this earth. And I was like, well, damn, I mean, it's okay to not like horses, I guess, but go in the restaurant, Tony. But like, are you really gonna go that far with it?
Outrageous.
God.
I hate horses.
And while they were doing that, I was eating some rice and beans.
I don't actually hate horses.
That's what they want you to think.
Well?
I got one owner's support who said she might have to close the restaurant soon. She said a bunch of friends would like it. Another guy just flat out said no because his restaurant chain was doing really well.
Doesn't surprise me. Some people only care about what concerns them.
To an extent, this policy doesn't make sense. Like, how it would pass. It seems like a handout. But something about looking at that owner, it was weird. We're both Asian, but she has it so hard, you know?
That is sort of true. It isn't fair, is it? Well, maybe we can talk more later. Go to the innovators and pitch that policy. Just really rehearse what you'll say. Be careful not to provoke them. Try framing it as in increasing their beloved productivity.
Okay. So my father's really not here, huh?
Yes, he's gone. But he would have done a great job proposing a policy. You know, he did this for a living. Organizing people, proposing new policies.
He did? In Chicago? You knew him?
Funny that's the same city you've worked in, huh?
Would he have done the same stuff in my world?
That's very possible.
You need to tell me more. Why did he start doing this stuff? I thought he was always irresponsible. And how did you even find me? I'm just worried the policy won't work out and it'll be too late to...
Yuito, I'll tell you more later, I promise. You need to focus. You want to leave, right? Come on now. That restaurant owner needs your help. Now go.
Go.
Outrageous.
Ugh.
Yeah, you doing okay over there, buddy?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just hate the phrase a handout.
Oh, I know. I also hate that
I hate
phrase.
it so much. I hate it so much. Yuito's just kind of a butt. He needs to grow out of that buttness.
Maybe over the course of an 1.5 to 2 hour game.
Yeah. That would be cool. Look at this interesting environment.
It is interesting.
I like the marbly stairs. Oh, and some trees.
Man, marble's just a good ass surface.
Yeah.
I feel like it's maybe not the most practical for walking on because I feel like it's just gonna break eventually, but maybe everything
It gets
breaks.
real slippery too.
Oh. Yeah. Hello, sir. Would you like to make an appointment to meet with the innovators?
Yes.
What's your business?
I'm proposing a new policy.
Okay. The receptionist types. There's an opening right now. Would you like me to book it for you?
Sounds great.
Okay, thank you, sir. Just head through that door and follow the directions to the Judgment Hall on the top floor.
Judgment Hall.
Imagine just going to the Judgment Hall. Wow.
Imagine not thinking that was just so totally creepy and bad.
Evil,
Evil, even.
in fact. Look, it's just a weird thing on top of the building.
It is, and I like it.
Just a weird ass building on a building.
It's beautiful. Don't insult the building. The building's trying its best.
I know.
Look at how cool these textures are.
You know, I wasn't even that, like, the inverted pyramid, I wasn't super far off. I guess I was talking about Chinatown, though.
Yeah.
Damn it, I was super far off.
Yeah, you were. Sorry.
This kind of looks like the Seattle, the big downtown Seattle library.
Yeah, it totally does. Oh man, I wandered around in there for like 20 minutes or so the other day after my physical therapy appointment because I had to wait for a bus, and just, yeah, it's a good place to just walk around in.
It's very interesting. Like, there's like a lot of different sections of it, and like there's a cool balcony you can stand up on. And
Yeah, and like there's this weird, like the escalators have like these weird things in them And like, there's this really weird like red hallway that's like,
Oh god, the weird red hallway.
it's so interesting. I don't know. I took a lot of pictures while I was there because I was like, whoa, architecture.
Anyways, look up the Seattle Downtown Library if you want to see what we're looking at.
Yeah.
We're talking about.
I think it's specifically called the Central Library.
Ah, gotcha. Yuito enters an elevator and it takes him upwards through the Judgment Hall! Ugh. It's a Judgment Hall!
Hall of Judgment. Ugh.
Look at these zoom outs.
I know. I like them. Wow. 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 Tony! Fuck. Tony, maybe your memory world is connected to this one.
Oh god.
You dreamed about this game before.
It's just gonna be me judging.
Oh god. I don't want to be there for that.
Yeah. Well, you're about to be.
No.
An office worker is walking about the hallway. Ah, geez, week's barely even half over. The worker sighs. Man, better get all these trial papers filed before lunch. Oh shit! God damn it! No.
Jeez. Jeez.
No.
Beans.
Oh, I like beans.
Me too.
I like eating them. That's one of my favorite parts about beans.
That's one of my favorite parts about beans. I also really like the way beans smell. Even before I didn't like the taste of beans, I liked the smell of beans.
That's really interesting. Oh, right. I remember you talking about that. Mm-hmm. A woman is standing near a water cooler.
Excuse me, do you know where the Judgment Hall is?
Oh, just keep going up. Jump upwards from here. Jump upwards from here.
Whoa, boy.
Are you here for an appointment?
Oh, yeah.
Good luck. You're gonna need it.
What about you?
I just do the paperwork. I'd like to always just jump here.
Plausible deniability, I suppose.
I guess.
I mean, it's not really, but...
Where am I going?
That way.
I'm just gonna check this weird little fucking dead end right there.
You didn't jump at the dead end. Maybe you needed to jump there.
Oh, but I can see where I need to jump. It's just to my right. All I have to do is jump and I can visually see it.
Mm-hmm. It's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
PSX.
Wow. PlayStation Experience.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder when that is this year.
Oh, look at these fucking wall textures.
Look at these Corinthian ass columns up ahead.
Oh, damn. And this really creepy space. I mean, Judgment Hall, I guess.
Yeah. It's not even a hall.
It's not. Well, so far anyway.
Yeah, there's the confetti rising from the ground.
Mm-hmm. Oh, God.
What? It's good. It's gonna be good.
What in the fucking shit?
All right, let's go.
Creepy as hell.
Hello, Yuito. Confirm. You've come here to pitch a new policy.
Yes, that's correct.
I am the Innovator Avatar, an AR formed from the mind of the great technology CEO who spearheaded the Innovators political party. With us today are the AIs of 20 other board members who will act as jury. I see it is your first time. Welcome. We appreciate our citizens' input. Your policy proposal, rejected or accepted, will be stored in our database. Feel free to start when you're ready.
Okay. My policy is related to the restaurant industry.
Computer industry is restaurant. Our computer system will categorize your proposal as you speak.
The policy involves the creation of innovation grants.
Computer category economic.
The creation of innovation grants through an income tax of 0.5% on the top 10% of restaurants in Chicago. The funds from these grants will be distributed to the lowest earning 50% of restaurants in Chicago.
Computer action tax increase.
Moreover, I proposed a new program in which bigger restaurants help to advertise smaller restaurants.
Computer action social capital redistribution.
In particular, it would likely help out the Asian restaurant market where workers struggle to find customer bases. I met one owner from Dulsat 777, a restaurant in Argyle, who pledged her support for the program. While she works hard, she has trouble competing with restaurants with more resources. She mentioned her friends would be interested as well.
Oh, so silly. Computer supported by small restaurant owners.
That's all.
Oh, wait, that's it? That's all you got, Yuito?
Yeah, I guess so.
Thank you. We will now analyze. Your policy includes this dangerous possibility, the increase of tax. Innovative restaurants will feel too much pressure if taxed more than needed. In the long run, this will reduce the quality of life in Chicago.
Well, no, it wouldn't lower the quality of life. Or, I guess it would?
Yuito, you're bad at this. You sound unsure.
I guess? Yeah, big restaurants would do a better job spending that 0.5% of income.
Would they? Maybe, I don't know. Yuito, question. If those restaurants are failing, then shouldn't their owners seek jobs in another industry, such as programming? According to our data, the Chicago restaurant industry is 60% oversaturated. That is the real problem. Shouldn't the owners just seek business elsewhere?
What if they really want to run a restaurant?
The way forward is not your policy. It is to move those failing workers into another industry, like programming or data analysis.
But
You think we miscalculated? While you have merely one person who claims this would be a beneficial policy? The jury deliberates. The jury has come to a decision. Computer, 0 votes in favor of policy. A 0 approval implies the policy is dangerous to our society. Therefore, we must assign you a punishment based on your past actions and thoughts.
wait, what?
Wow. Threat, radicalization of others. Compare suggested punishment, execution.
Wait, no.
Yuito, you are making a contribution today. Without your sacrifice, we won't be able to make our society better. Thanks for your valuable input. A violent force restrains Yuito's body. Some kind of gas fills the air? Yuito feels lighter until everything begins to go white. Oh,
Shit. Well, okay.
I got a little extreme, not gonna lie. Somewhere's meadow. Cause if you die in the, well, shit, were we even in the memory place?
No, and then the rule at the beginning was that if his dad died, he would die. Didn't say anything about him dying.
It's incredibly unclear.
Wow. Well, this is a cool place.
This is a cool place. Also, I just noticed that when you jump, you have like a little tube that comes out of your butt.
What?
Look at our model.
Oh, you're right. It's like a little push thing.
It is a little push thing. Oh, hey,
Who
bud.
is this? Maybe our pop?
Well, fucking no one, I guess.
Yep, can't talk to him.
All right, well.
No, go back.
God damn it. Can I talk? Oh, shit. You totally
Yeah,
can't talk.
Tony.
I'm bad at games.
God.
I know. All right, here we
Ooh,
go.
reflections.
Yuito looks up at General and yells,
General? Is that you? Where am I? I almost died. What were you thinking?
from the surface of the pond, and a cool breeze wafts over Yuito. General looks down at Yuito.
Hey, General? Answer me.
General shrugs off Yuito's anger and quietly responds, Yuito, I understand your...
No, you don't. I want you to answer my questions and then get me out of here. Why was my father working in Chicago?
Yuito, he was also helping in the same field as me, immigrant rights. Near the end of college, he decided to go to work in that field. Always working hard despite slow progress and little fanfare.
Why did he leave my mom and I? Does he know how bad it made my mom feel?
That, I don't know, but he did mention you from time to time.
What did he say?
They didn't know how to approach you, or if he should. They felt bad about it, and that he knew nothing could make up for such behavior. It's an unforgivable thing, I know. After years of it coming up, he just wanted me to talk with you, or meet you in some way, to show you what his life turned out to be. And ultimately, it's up to you to decide what to make of this. Yuito looks down at the pool in silence. Don't worry about that failure with the innovators. It was a crazy plan anyways. No one would make an amateur do something like run up to the innovators by themselves. You were protected though. After all, you're just a visitor to my world. Yuito sighs, relaxing a bit. General speaks. Yuito, did you really think you could convince the innovators of that policy?
Well, I guess not.
So why were you trying so hard?
There was something about that restaurant owner with bad business. I just felt really sorry. I don't know why. I guess I never get the chance to talk about that kind of stuff. I mean, that could have been me, right? An Asian restaurant owner.
Asian? What do you mean? General asks.
You know, Asian. From Asia.
She may have been from Asia, but you have little in common, yeah? What do you know about that restaurant owner? Or cooking?
Well, I mean, I wasn't saying I was the same. It's just there's this feeling of, I don't know, like we have something in common.
General laughs. Well, I think you're thinking in the right direction, but perhaps superficially. Asia is so big. I don't think you can claim having something in common just because you look similar. Asia has so many cultures, people, histories. In a way, the term is almost uselessly general. But if you research something about other causes, other issues, then one day you could share a common understandings.
Well, I was just trying to help.
Oh, I know. It's just, perhaps there's more than just looking like her that made you feel sympathy. Anyways, we have something we should show you. One more request. Don't worry, no policies involved. General smiles. Just follow me. One more time, okay?
I guess we don't have a choice.
Oh man, the A is quickly becoming my favorite letter in all our Asias. Okay, well I guess I'll go down.
Yep. Whoa.
And back around?
Whoa.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Oh.
All right, I keep forgetting I can look up and down.
Yeah, that's an important one.
Sure, we'll save the game. Why not? I swear we haven't been playing the game that long. It's freaking me out.
I guess the timer's off.
Yuito, can you hear me? It's me, General. Mal?
That's not in. Oh, you're right. What's wrong with the checker room?
The doctor's voice calls out. Yuito, is that you? Yuito, can you get out of there? Your father is going to pass soon. Try looking for the staircase. Another voice. Hold on, Yuito. Not so fast.
Huh?
Who is that?
Oh.
Yuito? Yuito, ignore him for now and enter that door ahead.
Are you sure the checker room will be fine? What if I can't get out?
You'll be okay. I promise, General says. Yuito, don't listen to whatever that is. Hey, hello? Hello? The last sounds of Doctor's voice fade away. General speaks again. Hurry up. He's not wrong about your father's condition, but there's someone I want you to talk to beyond that door. All right.
Is it our dad?
All our Asias.
No, it's our dad, Tony, probably.
What is going
No,
on?
go in the house. Oh, no, that's where we came out from, probably.
Clearly we were in that house. Do you not recognize the interior of a house, Mal?
I guess not. Oh, there's a person standing ominously in the distance.
That is a very ominous standing in the distance. I want to go in here.
I think it's just a hot spring, I guess.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hell
Get rid
yeah.
of some of that stress from perhaps dying soon.
Well, and maybe having died already?
Yeah? Question mark?
I don't know. I'm not a doctor. Hey, bud.
Who's that?
Is that the storyteller?
Looks kind of like it.
Welcome to Narita Airport,
Are you?
Me? Not your father. I'm just here to explain something.
Oh, well, I wasn't.
Are you familiar with Narita?
Narita.
Narita?
Yes, I've used the airport for work.
Since the 1960s, farmers and others have protested against the construction of Narita Airport. The government originally gave the construction site's land to poor farmers. But of course, to aid Japan's growth, that land was soon taken away. Having just finished working the land, farmers weren't pleased. Many didn't want to move.
Didn't they do something about it?
Of course, they protested, but in the end, their cause was too fragmented between different parties of farmers and activists. And then the airport was built. We are at the site of Narita, near the ruins of the protesters' HQ. Before we know it, it'll all be built over, lost to the cycles of development.
That doesn't sound very fair, but isn't it kind of in the past now? Interesting, I guess, but the whole effort feels a little futile now.
Jesus, Yuito. I'm not so sure about that. You know, even gestures smaller than protests will influence friends and communities. These efforts even rippled beyond the borders of one country, into other parts of Asia, Europe, the Americas. I'm not even talking about donating money, but the mere act of being present, listening, helping. Now, Yuito, tell me then, who are you influencing?
Well,
I'll let you think about that one. You ought to get going.
Okay.
Into the hot springs?
Well, we've got to find the staircase?
Or this hill? Or back to the fucking house, I guess?
Yeah.
I don't know. All right, let's go
Well,
back
I'm
to
sure
this.
if we're not supposed to go back to the house, it'll be like, no, we're not going this way, or,
I hate being inside of houses.
oh, I've never lived in a house in my life.
The last time I was in a house, I died.
Oh, well,
Outrageous.
was that a house that we were in? Oh, there's something.
Mal, this is a house. This is the interior. We were just over this.
Oh, you're right.
This is
I'm
what
sorry.
houses
I
look
just
like.
forget sometimes.
Kind of embarrassing, my dude.
I know.
Okay.
Whoa, what's that?
Oh, that's, I guess, where we were.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a spooky, scary skeleton or something.
No, this could be a spooky, scary skeleton.
Might be.
The stairs are broken.
Oh, no.
The person's still sitting down.
General, how do I get out of here? I'm worried there might not be much time left.
It's okay, Yuito. Tell me, how is Japan? Yuito sighs. The decay of the checker room seems to slow.
It was all right, but why send me there? It seemed a little random.
Well, did you know anything about Narita beforehand?
No, I didn't.
Well, when you helped that restaurant owner, what you felt was genuine. But remember how you felt like you wanted to help her because she was Asian? Yuito looks up, gazing around the checker room.
Oh, well, yeah.
We just want you to think a little bit about that word, Asian. It's good that you cared about that restaurant owner, but it's possible that you had little in common with upbringing, or your cultural makeup, or interests. Though your care came from a genuine place, perhaps it's better if that care comes from a slightly different place. One that is based in concern for her conditions, not just the sympathy you feel when a similar looking person suffers. Think about every Asian person you've ever met in your life. High school friends, coworkers, relatives, mentors. They don't all look the same, and their backgrounds are so different, whether they be immigrants, second generations like yourself, or visitors to America. Think about how all suffering restaurant owners aren't necessarily Asian. When you focus on feeling Asian sympathy, you might miss out on a lot. You might say, overlook the many issues that people face in other countries. And you might overlook the ways by which you can contribute to those causes, ways to share common goals with others.
I didn't mean to.
Don't worry about it. As long as you're alive, there's always more time to understand. Yuito sighs.
How could my father have known all this, too? He just sounds so different from the father my mom told me about.
I think both versions of your father are valid and real. I guess you can put it this way. The father your mother knew, and his offenses, don't invalidate the work he went on to do. And likewise, the version of your father I knew, his good doesn't make up for what he did to you.
Well, of course it doesn't. It doesn't matter to me what he did. He still deserved a life full of guilt.
Yuito takes a moment to think, letting his gaze wander.
But at least he never did the same thing to any other family. General, are you still alive on my Earth?
I might be, but between my Earth and yours, details change, often names. So who knows what my name might be back in your world. But one thing's for sure, I was your father's friend, so the possibility of finding me might exist. Maybe it's time for a research project.
Yeah, maybe. I have to think about it.
All right, now I'm really not sure about how much time is left. Goodbye, Yuito. It's time for you to go back.
Okay, thanks, General.
Yuito approaches the staircase, walking upwards. A force takes over his body, moving him upwards. He can hear the voice of the doctor calling. The last remnants of the checkerboard room crumble and fade away, severing the link to the father's memory world. All are Asians.
Tony.
The doctor looks up in surprise at the memory world interfacing device. Yuito! Yuito! Wake up! Hey!
General?
General? Who's General?
General is gone?
Yuito, you're back. Yuito looks over at the doctor.
Oh?
What happened in there, Yuito? We've received multiple panic calls from your mother. You weren't supposed to stay a whole day.
I'm sorry, I really am, Doctor. But I'm back now, right? It was almost like a dream.
It was a visualization, remember? It may have felt real, but it was all conjured somehow from your father.
I'm not sure about that, Doctor. It seemed like more than a visualization. I think there's more to the memory world than just my father's memories. After we lost contact and I went further in, I met someone strange.
What? Who? Your father?
No, someone else. Someone who knew my father. And that I think might exist in real life.
Yuito tells the Doctor about the events in the memory world, about General and the alternate Chicago. He gives a final goodbye to his father, leaves the hospital, and calls his mother. And that is the story of Yuito.
Huh.
I think that was the game.
Yeah.
Huh. And that was the building that all took place in?
I guess so.
Are we in the memory world right now?
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm wondering. Oh, thank you for playing.
Please share the game with someone you know. Tell your best friend. Or tell your crush.
Oh.
Tell your favorite streamer, or your favorite YouTuber, or your favorite writer. Tell your teacher, or tell your students. Maybe you could even reconnect with someone to whom you thought was lost to time. If you'd like to support me, please purchase the fan pack from the Yeah, so you can go purchase the fan pack of this game. It's like $5 and you get some extra cool bullshit.
Nice.
I think if you purchase the fan pack, I think you also get the soundtrack, but that might be a separate thing. You can also join the newsletter at hantani.com. And yeah, I really do recommend playing Even the Ocean, though. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's a good one.
I'm gonna check out Anodyne, so I will maybe tweet about that later.
Yeah.
So we have some credits. It's so funny the credits are just in the text box.
Yeah.
That's good.
Oh boy. Wow.
Also, have we mentioned that this game is free?
Oh, no, we haven't yet.
This is a free game. If you want someone to if you just want to be like, hey, you want to experience a really strange game? Here, it's free.
Yes. Do it. Like, yeah, I think that was a good game.
I appreciate things that are really different.
Yeah, for sure. And like, I think in the end it got a bit at some good questions that people should be thinking about.
That I don't know very much about.
Yeah. Well, I think it may have been getting more towards like, hey, you've got to think more about like systemic problems, and like you probably feel connection to other Asian people because you all live in a like white supremacist society, right? So you're all sort of oppressed in the same ways a lot of the time. But
like
yeah,
there are other like connections like beyond that as well.
Right, of course. And that, you know, you just need to fucking tear down the capitalist system.
That's probably our own interpretation. I don't know. Like, it's hard to say what this game is about.
Oh, yeah. I mean...
Oh, wow.
I'm going to think the game is about what I want the game to be about because
absolutely.
I experienced the game, and that's how you create meaning with media.
Absolutely. I think it's so funny. Like, is there something we overlooked? Is like maybe not a secret, but something else?
Huh.
I also mean things about the game, something a friend noticed or paid particular attention to that you didn't. When we come to play a game, we bring in our own ways of seeing, reading, traversing the game, our own filters. That is, maybe other players will know something you don't, inside or outside the game. It's worth asking. Again, thanks for playing. This has been a game by Sean Han Tani. All right. All right, us.
Oh. We're under the hopsicle.
No, this is the end of the game in non-canon. You can use these portals on the above floor to fly. Oh,
huh.
all right, well.
Cool. Well, that's cool. You can go around and explore all the areas and see if there's some stuff that you've missed.
Yeah. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. Hit the subscribe button if you enjoyed the video.
And you should consider checking out our Patreon. It's there in the end card and in the video description. We'd super appreciate it.
All right, thanks, everybody.
Bye.